Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to fix a Mettler Toledo balance that is beeping but the display is still responding to touch. Sometimes you get a balance where the display is not responding to touch, and this may not work in that case. But if you've got a balance that's beeping and driving you crazy, here's a way that might work to fix it. So first, obviously, we need to unplug the balance. We're going to take off the display from the balance and take a look at the electronics inside this display. So right now, just disconnecting the cable between the display and the balance, pulling off this cover, which is not an easy task. You can kind of get a screwdriver in there if you need to. Pulling out these clips and removing the little side tabs so you can get to all of the screws under there. Just going to take those off. I will say this is a Mettler Toledo XS204. So if you have one of those that's beeping, this is going to hopefully help you out. So you can pull apart the front and back case of the display, and you're going to see a ribbon cable that's connecting the top and bottom parts. So what we're going to do is pull out that ribbon cable, and we're going to just trim 1 or 2 millimeters from the end of that ribbon cable. And essentially we're removing any of the contacts that have been worn or oxidized, and then we're just going to put it right back in and hope that it fixes any problems we have. So I just disconnect one end at a time, put it back in to the little slot there, pull out the other end, give it a trim, put that end back in, and then it's just a matter of putting everything back together and hoping that it has fixed the problem. So there's these little teeth that are on the outside of the bottom half of this display. You just got to make sure that those are all pushed in the right way. They hold the back together, back and front together. So we're going to screw in the 4 screws that hold the back and front plates together. And then these little gray clips are going to go back in the place where they came, and so they just slide in on the left and right side. These hold the back, the very far back plate on, and they help you raise and lower the display to the right height. And then these metal clips also serve for that purpose as well. So they just slide back in. Don't know what fell out the back there. I assume it's not important. Reconnect the cable and then put the back plate back on. Those little gray tabs are going to, you see the tiny squares there? They're going to slip into those little squares and hold that back plate in place. So you're just kind of keeping an eye on that and making sure that they go back in the right spots. And then we're going to plug in the balance and see if the beeping is gone. We fixed it.